Welcome to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series on the Region Sports Network, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for joining us, and welcome to Game Day here on the Region Sports Network. We're going to tune you in right now to the Cal Ripken Pledge.
Develop a strong, clean, healthy body, mind, and soul. Develop a strong urge for sportsmanlike conduct. Develop understanding of and respect for the rules. Develop courage in defeat, tolerance and modesty in victory. Develop control over emotions and speech. Develop into real, true citizens.
Let's play ball.
All right, welcome in, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series here on the Region Sports Network. We're on the internet at RSN YouTube, Facebook.com/Region Sports and RegionSports.com. We come to you today from Jerry Ross Park in Crown Point, Indiana, as Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point presents the Cal Ripken 10U World Series. Michael Brenner on site here to give you all the action here between Winchester, Sachems, and Crown Point White, one of the host teams here for this Cal Ripken World Series. Can't wait to bring you this one. It should be good for sure. We're looking at pool play here. We're in Game 2 of pool play for a lot of these teams. Crown Point coming in 1-0. Winchester coming in 0-1, looking for that first victory here in the tournament. Would be a big one here if they can get it today, as the top two teams from each pool will get to move on to the World Series bracket. So getting wins here early is the pivotal thing, and we'll take a look at the Winchester Sachems starting lineup out of Massachusetts. It will be leading off Kellen Stachelski behind the plate today, followed by Bryce Shaw in the 2-hole. In the 3 spot is Vincent Moran. He plays third base. Shaw, by the way, playing center field. In the cleanup spot is number 9, Peter Toner. In the 5 spot, also the pitcher today is going to be Callan Gannon. In the 6th spot, it's going to be Chris Fiore playing shortstop. The 7th spot is going to be number 11, Cooper Statiris. In the 8th spot, we've got number 6, Tommy Vitieglo. And then in the 9th spot, number 27, playing left field, is Isla Capone. And then defensively today for Crown Point White, we got Hatt in left, Govert in center, Ivoric in right, Sexton at third, Obregon at short, and Weezer at second, with Highsmith at first, and then Whitehouse behind the plate today for the starter. On the bump today for Crown Point White will be Gerstner. It'll be James Gerstner, so it'll be him pitching here to get things started in the first inning. So he's trying to warm up. All the coaches still and umpires at home plate. Gerstner's just trying to warm up over here. Beating up on the home plate umpire already here in this one. It looks like it's his fellow umpires beating up on him. So they're going to continue to do a few warm-up tosses here to get things started. Happy to have you with us from wherever you may be. If you're in Massachusetts, we welcome you to the hub city of Crown Point. If you're from Crown Point, plenty of things going on this weekend other than the Cal Ripken tournament, but we're glad that you're tuned in for this early afternoon. Fun thing about this broadcast, or these broadcasts that we've been doing all weekend long, we've got people coming in from all walks of the country, all the way from Hawaii. We've got people from Australia tuning in from time to time, early in the morning. which I felt like has been fair, Zach. I felt like it's been fair for people from Australia to come in at like 3 in the morning to tune into our coverage just because we've been waking up early to go watch World Cup coverage, so, well, it's been over there. So we're waiting on these warm-up pitches here. They're going to throw down to second, and we're going to be underway here to get things started. As Stachelski will dig in here. So Kellen Stachelski, excuse me. First pitch to him is a called strike from, again, the pitcher today for Crown Point, Gershner. So quickly starts with a strike there, which is exactly what Crown Point wants to see, right in the strike zone. This one lined on the left side, and it is going to get through for a leadoff hit for Stachelski. And now here comes the number 2 hitter in the lineup, Bryce Shaw. Playing center field today. Batter from that right side. We're going to try to get this lineup moving here on Field A at Jerry Ross Park. First pitch misses high for ball 1. We've seen quite a bit of action here the last couple of days here on Field A. One of the things that we've noticed, though, is that first team to score has been the team that typically wins that ball game. So if you score first on this field, you have a very, very good chance so far of winning these games because they have not relinquished that lead so far in this tournament. So Crown Point hoping that Winchester can stay off the boards. Winchester wants to be that first team here today to swipe a run across the board. 2-1 here, the count on Shaw. Again, Winchester still looking for that first win here of pool play. This one on the left side picked up by O'Bregden, then over to first to try to get the play at first. Will not be in time, so it'll be a fielder's choice for Shaw, but they get the force at second.
Next up, number 88, Vincent Moran.
Here comes Moran now. First pitch to him is outside. On the ground, left side again, O'Brien gets the out at second, trying to turn it at first, can't get that one, but they get the 6-4 put out, so back-to-back plays over at short for O'Brien. That's Oscar O'Brien there at short, so doing what he's supposed to do, just not enough time to make that turn over. It's a tough turn to try to get over to first, so back-to-back fielders' choices. Brings up Toner now from the left side. First baseman today for Winchester. 2 outs, 1 on. The 0-1 delivery. It's upstairs. Runner trying to get that throw down to second base or over to him so he can try to make a move towards second base, but Crown Point not falling for it. Here's the 1-1. Comes inside. Gershner's delivery is upstairs. So 3 balls and 1 strike. This one lifted off to the left, so that'll be a full count now here on Toner. Peter Toner, now wears number 9. First baseman for the Winchester Sachems out of Massachusetts. The payoff pitch here. This one lifted off to the left, giving chase. This will drop in for a hit. So the second hit of the inning for Winchester moves the runner up to second base.
Number 13, Callan Gannon.
Callan Gannon now comes to the plate. 2 away here in the inning for Crown Point. Wants to try to get that final out here and get no runs across the board for Winchester, but now a runner in scoring position for the Sachems. Sets in the 1-0 delivery. Missing just upstairs. 2 balls, no strikes. Here's the 2-0. This one lifted off to the left, but will get out of play, so 2-1. Gershner looking for that put-away pitch. Here talking to Whitehouse to try to figure that one out. Try to get on the same page as Whitehouse looking into the dugout, try to get that sign that they need to get out of the inning. Winchester looking to put that first run across the board with a knock. Down the third baseline, and that's Sexton who will step on the cushion for the force out at third base. So we have no score going bottom 1. You're watching Game Day here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
This box is small, like Pet Supplies Plus. This one is large, like a big box store. In each, Stu, hi Stu, has carefully hidden a toy. Question is, which dog will find it first? Ta-da! Moose, no! You were so close.
When life keeps you busy and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strachan Van Til To Go. Our to-go service is easy to use. Register using your rewards account information, fill your virtual cart, and choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save time and money with our online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple, shopping made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome back to Game Day here on the Region Sports Network. Michael Brander on hand here with you to bring you the action here between Winchester and Crown Point White. So I'm going to give you that Crown Point White starting lineup. And the leadoff spot is going to be Jackson Ivoric, playing right field today in the 2 spot. It's going to be Bryce Vincent, the extra hitter in the lineup today. Carter Weezer in the 3 spot. And then in the cleanup spot, going to be the catcher today. That's Evan Whitehouse. In the 5 spot, the third baseman today is going to be Jace Sexton. The shortstop in the 6th spot is going to be Oscar Obregon. In the 7th spot, number 20, that's Jacob Highsmith, playing first base. And then in the 8th spot, number 25, that's going to be Lincoln Hatt, he's playing left field. In the 9th spot, number 44, that's James Gershner, he's the pitcher today. And then in that last spot, the 10 spot, it's going to be number 15, Fletcher Govert. He's playing center field today. Pitcher for Winchester today, Gannon throws that first pitch. Callan Gannon. So 1-0 the count here on Ivoric. Pitches upstairs, so 2-0. Nice cut there from Ivoric, but can't come up with it there. So 2-1 the count. Crown Point White 1-0 here in pool play. Looking for win number 2 if they can get some runs across the board here. Play 6 innings in regulation here at this Cal Ripken World Series 10U. So we've been talking all weekend long about how important it is to get those runs kind of early, especially here on Field A. Cutting the game out by about 3 innings. Only 1 if you're thinking of high school baseball. Here's a 2-2 to Ivoric. Upstairs, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Scout runs full. Nice at bat here for Ivoric to get things started for Crown Point. This one on the ground left side. to the shortstop. Gets the out at first base. Fiore with a nice play to get things started for Winchester defensively here.
Number 2 hitter, Bryce.
So here comes Bryce Vincent now, with one out here in the first. Vincent, the extra hitter in the lineup for Crown Point White today. That one comes upstairs, a ball and a strike. One of the things we've kind of talked about over the weekend as well is just the pitchers, especially at this age, trying to navigate kind of the different size of the kids, some taller, some shorter. So finding those strike zones, it's going to be a little bit more challenging because some are a little bit easier than others. We'll swap that one out, make sure it's a good baseball there for Gannon. So Vincent with a 1-1 count here in the bottom of the first inning here in the Hub City Crown Point. Swung on and missed. 1-2. Kind of had some clouds overhead. Good chunk of the day. Starting to break apart a little bit, though. We look out to left field a little bit. Clouds breaking up. We're seeing some of that blue sky. So we're missing outside. So evens the count at 2. Seen sunshine throughout a decent chunk of the day, but mostly overcast skies. A lot better than what we saw here on Saturday, that's for sure. Here's a 2-2. Vincent takes it for called, strike 3. It's the first strikeout of the day for Gannon. This brings up Carter Weiser now.
Carter Weiser.
Second baseman today for Crown Point. He'll dig in, trying to get a 2-out rally going here for Crown Point. First pitch to him is cut on and missed. And we thank you for joining us from wherever you may be around the country, checking this one out between Crown Point White and Winchester. If you got shout-outs you want to make, go ahead and make those. Pitches upstairs, so evens the count at 1. We're happy to provide all this coverage for you here of this Cal Ripken World Series tournament all week long. We're here for the opening ceremonies. We'll be here all the way through Championship Saturday. 1-2 the count now for Weiser. And that'll be back-to-back strikeouts for Callan Gannon to get out of the inning. So we go through 1 scoreless. We go top of 2. Winchester coming up. You're watching Game Day here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Located just 1 block north of the square in Crown Point and just 1 minute from Jerry Ross Park, Station 21 American Grill is one of the city's most popular eateries. Station 21 offers a full menu from steaks and seafood to burgers and wings. While in town for the Cal Ripken World Series, stop in and enjoy comfortable dining while watching a game on one of the 28 big screen TVs. Check out the menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, and relax.
Hi, I'm Crowell Company's Lantern Man. I'll cover your motorcycle. I'll be with you on the water. I'll be with you on the snow. I'll cover your insurance needs wherever you go. I'll be at Crowell Agency from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. As Crowell Company's Lantern Man, I'm your insurance superhero.
Crowell Companies, the insurance professionals in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
We roll to the top of the second inning here from Jerry Ross Park in the Hub City, Crown Point, Indiana. Just a reminder that coverage of the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series on the Region Sports Network is presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point. Pet Supplies Plus is your one-stop store for all your pets' needs. Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point. For more information, visit PetSuppliesPlus/Crown Point. Fiore, Statiris, and Vitiglio will all be the scheduled hitters here in this second inning. If anybody gets on, Capone will have a chance as well. For Winchester out of Massachusetts. We got no score through 1. So Chris Fiore will dig in here. First pitch missing outside from Gershner. Had a few base runners in the first, but was able to get out of the jam as Gershner in that top half of the inning. That one's called a strike on the outside part of the plate, so the count evens at 1 here as we send those clouds starting to break apart here. Overhead field A here in Crown Point. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Fiore going to choke up on the bat here now, going with the one batting glove stance. Here's the 1-2. That one skips in, so count will even at 2. Had a few people checking in from various parts of the country. We've got someone from Texas tuned in. This one on the left side. Nice stop by Sexton there across for the first out. Good start for the inning on a beautiful 5-3 put out.
With 1 out, coming to the plate, number 11, Cooper Gutierrez.
So Cooper Statiris now comes up to the plate. He's the second baseman today. First pitch to him. Misses for ball 1. Checking out Gershner there from Texas. Welcome. We also got someone from Winchester tuned in. We welcome you in. Happy to have you with us. It's the 1-0. Misses upstairs, so 2-0 here on Satiris. 25 pitches for Gershner here in the second right now. Here's the 2-0. That hits the outside corner for a strike. That starts to build confidence if you're a pitcher, getting those outside pitches. 2-1. This one on the ground right side. It'll be foul, though. Highsmith picks it up in foul territory. We talked about one of those things, if you're a pitcher, navigating the different heights of any of your opposing hitters. But then also, and this is, no matter where you go, this is always trying to figure out what the umpire's zone may be. I know that, you're supposed to have a specific zone, but umpires will view things a little bit differently, maybe give you a little bit higher, a little bit lower. Called strike 3 there on the outside part of the plate. So first strikeout for Gershner here of the game. It comes in the second inning. Some umpires will give you on either side of the plate, a little in, a little off, but maybe not up and down. Some will give you up and down, but not off the edges of the plate. So you try to navigate your way through that as well as a pitcher. That one comes up high. 1-0. That one misses downstairs to 2-0 in the count. Gershner delivers the 2-0 here. Swung in the foul tip at the plate. So the count goes to 2-1 here. This is Vitiglio. Tommy Vitiglio. Where's number 6, the right fielder today? That one coming upstairs, so 3-1. Three and 1 the count. This one fouled back, so runs the count full. Gershner coming back, trying to get him here. This payoff pitch. This one lined down the right field line. This will be a fair ball. Down the right field line, making that turnaround first. Here comes the throw to second. It'll be cut off, and it's going to be a double for Vitiglio. Here with 2 outs, trying to get a little 2-out rally started with that double.
Double by Vitiglio. That brings on number 27, Ayla Capone.
So here comes Ayla Capone now. This one upstairs gets away That one bounces actually off the umpire there. Runner gets down to third on the wild pitch. Now a runner at third base here with 2 outs in the inning. Capone has a good chance to drive in that first run. It's 1-0. This one rocketed out down the right field line and will be caught in a diving catch by Ivoric out and right. What a great play to end the threat here in the second inning. We'll have a Region Sports replay on that one. What a play for Ivoric, diving into foul territory to catch that one and keeps a run off the board for Winchester. You're watching Game Day here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Located just 1 block north of the square in Crown Point and just 1 minute from Jerry Ross Park, Station 21 American Grill is one of the city's most popular eateries. Station 21 offers a full menu from steaks and seafood to burgers and wings. While in town for the Cal Ripken World Series, stop in and enjoy comfortable dining while watching a game on one of the 28 big screen TVs. Check out the menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, and relax.
Hi, I'm Crowell Company's Lantern Man. I'll cover your motorcycle. I'll be with you on the water. I'll be with you on the snow. I'll cover your insurance needs wherever you go. I'll be at Crowell Agency from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. As Crowell Company's Lantern Man, I'm your insurance superhero.
Crowell Companies, the insurance professionals in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome back to Game Day here on the Region Sports Network. An early candidate for our proud Union Home play of the game presented by IKORCC. The diving catch out and right.
Bulldogs, number 33, Evan Whitehouse.
Jackson Ivoric making that great play here. Here's one driven out to left center. This will touch down for a hit. Making the turn to second. He will dive in safely. Evan Whitehouse gets the leadoff double to start the second inning.
Nice leadoff double by Whitehouse. That brings up number 34, Jace Sexton.
So here comes Jay Sexton now. Try to drive in that early one. Those of you asking about the Winchester result yesterday, they lost 5-3 to Meridian. So they are 0-1 in pool play. Appreciate you tuning in, though. This one lined up the middle. Picked up by Satiris over to first. Productive out, though, because you move the runner over to third now. So with one away, you have a couple opportunities to bring that
Obregon.
as Oscar Obregon comes up now. So we're going to use a pinch runner here, a courtesy runner here.
Pinch running for Whitehouse, Jacob Cosiera.
Jacob Cosiera, the pinch runner over there at third base now as Obregon digs in here to try to drive that first run in here for Crown Point White. And the first pitch delivered here. This comes in low for a ball. Gets away for the catcher for a moment. Not far enough to make any advancement, though. Again, trying to leave that runner at third base. It's the 1-0, swing and a mitch. Over to third. The throw goes. Just able to keep that one with him was Moran over there. So 1-1 here on Obregon. This one comes in for a strike. 1-2. Now we're missing outside, so 2 balls, 2 strikes. Sierra dancing around to third base over there, trying to make it uncomfortable for Gannon. He delivers to Obregon here. It's 2-2. This one chopped to second. Satiris throws to first. They get the out at first base. Runner cannot advance. Really good piece of defense there by Satiris. Cooper Satiris at second base, making sure that runner stays at third base and still getting the out at first base. He's got back-to-back plays, or back-to-back putouts here in the second inning. So this will bring up Highsmith here, Jacob Highsmith, as the infield will come in and chat with their pitcher. Just kind of go over the situation here, make sure everybody knows where to throw the ball in case it's put into play, or what they're planning on doing here on this one, or maybe talking about some pitches, and the kids know where maybe to line up defensively here, leaving the middle of the field pretty well open. Satiris moves over to his right a little bit here. First pitch into Highsmith is low for ball 1. So that runner on third. It's the pinch runner, Cosierra. This one fouled away. And Highsmith awaits a 1-1 here. This one skips in and skips away. Staying at third is Cosierra. Gannon doing a great job covering to cover the plate, and they're going to call for time. Sachelski doing a good job behind the plate there, keeping that one still in front of him. Scoots away, but still not far enough to allow that go-ahead run. That one breaks in there for a called strike, so the count evens at 2 with 2 away here. Crown Point White threatening, though, that runner on third base. It's 2-2. Missing just high, 3-2. Gannon trying to close the door here. Here's the 3-2. This one line to the shortstop. This is Fiore over to first, and they get out of the inning. Big play for Fiore on the grounder to short. We go to the third. No score yet. You're watching Game Day here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
From schools to stadiums, hospitals and bridges, everywhere you look, union carpenters are building Indiana. With jobs and skilled trades in high demand, there's never been a better time to start building your future. As an apprentice, you'll earn a debt-free college degree, earn while you learn, and receive great benefits like healthcare and retirement. So what are you waiting for? Visit carpenters.com to learn more. Visit carpenters.com and start building your future today.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome back to Game Day here on the Region Sports Network. We go to the top of the third. Winchester coming up here at the top of their lineup. We want to remind you that at the conclusion of this one, we've got 3 awards to hand out. We've got the Crowd Company's Lantern Man Superhero of the game. The Crowd Company's are proud to recognize the superheroes on the baseball diamond. We got the proud Union Home Play of the game presented by IKORCC, the Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio Regional Council of Carpenters, and then we've got the Boilermakers Local 374 Blue Collar Player of the Game, brought to you by Boilermakers Local 374. Earn while you learn with Boilermakers Local 374. Mike DeWan working the camera today. Zach Miller working the production. Working really, really hard to make me sound good. I know that's not an easy thing to do. We're also twinning today. We're in the same outfit. This one lined into left to lead things off. Stachelski makes the turnaround first. He's going to slide, or he's going to make his way to second base. He stands up with a stand-up double to lead things off here in the third. He had a single his first at bat, and now he's got a single and a double in this one now, here in the first 3 innings. So here comes Shaw here with an opportunity to drive in a run. This one on the ground, left side. Sexton picks it up. Runner starts to head to third. Here's the throw. It's not going to be in time. So Stachelski makes his way to third on the throw. 5-3 on the putout for 1 out. And now, much like Crown Point Whitehead in the bottom of the second, Winchester now with a chance to score a run. 1 out, one runner at third. This brings up Moran, who had a fielder's choice his last time up. Vincent Moran. Gersner deals this one. It's going to be a base hit, and Winchester is going to take a 1-0 lead here in the third inning as Moran makes a big turnaround first, gets back in, but it's an RBI single for Moran.
After the RBI single by Moran, that brings up number 9, Peter.
So here comes Peter Toner now from the left side. Runner at first, only 1 away here for Winchester. Double out, and the out still advanced the runner, so that's what makes that out so pivotal from Shaw. That's just heads up base running by Stachelski there to get all the way to third. Just that single then allows that run to score. There's the 1-0. This one laced and caught at the mound, and then over to first to double off the runner Moran at first. It was lined to Gersner, and then turning the double play to double off Moran at first, and gets out of the inning. But 1 run has come across the board for Winchester. You're watching Game Day here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome back to Game Day here on the Region Sports Network. Happy to have you with us. If you are in Crown Point this week to watch this Cal Ripken World Series, make sure you stop in for a bite to eat at one of Crown Point's most popular eating establishments. That's Station 21 American Grill. From burgers and ribs to wings and fish, open every day at 11 a.m. for lunch and dinner. Station 21 is just a short 1-minute walk, drive, bicycle ride, rickshaw ride away from the ballpark here. So you can check out their menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, relax. So we go bottom of the third. Crown Point trails 1-0 here. It'll be Lincoln Hatt to lead things off here in the third. This one lined and picked up by the shortstop Fiore over to first, just off of the almost off the glove of Gannon. He just missed that one. But actually, good thing he didn't touch that one, because if Fiore was able to get to that one quickly. He's been busy over there today. Already his third put out of the afternoon. Having himself a good game defensively. Swing and a miss from Gerstner, the pitcher for Crown Point today. Swing and a miss. Quickly 0-2, Gannon to Gerstner. Got time called as one of the coaches going to check in with Gerstner here, talk to him about some strategy, as he's quickly down 0-2 in the count. Again, happy to have you with us here. Winchester leads this one 1-0 as we are in the bottom of the third inning. Out of 6, this one misses downstairs. Gannon here, 1-2. Comes inside. Gerstner doing a good job getting out of the way of that one. One out here in the inning. That one just missing. So count has run full. Good at bat here for Gerstner. Went down 0-2 in the count quickly and has worked his way all the way to a full count. Fletcher Govert awaits on deck. And the payoff pitch on the outside part of the plate for called strike 3. Third strikeout of the day for Gannon.
With 2 outs in the inning, that brings up number 15, Fletcher Govert.
So 2 outs here in the inning, nobody on for Crown Point. Again, Fletcher Govert, this one bunted out of play. Catcher desperately trying to find it, but it goes out of play, so it's a foul ball. So 0-1 the count here with 2 outs. Beautiful day here in Crown Point. Temperatures in the low 70s. A little bit of cloud cover, but just really comfortable outside. Nothing too crazy, not a strong breeze or anything to affect it. This one popped to the shortstop Fiore, who's having a great game out there defensively. So mark it as a B6 on the scorecard, and we go to the 4th inning. Winchester leads at 1-0. You're watching Game Day here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
With electrical services from Economy Electric Heating and Cooling, you can radiate the perfect amount of light and energy into your home. From rewiring and code upgrades to ceiling fans, lighting, security, and more, Economy Electric Heating and Cooling's trained electricians will make sure you can enjoy your home on full power all the time. For a free estimate on electrical work, call Economy Electric Heating and Cooling at 219-923-4441, and you can visit them on the web at 4ajobdoneright.com. That's the number 4ajobdoneright.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso is a leader in athletics apparel and equipment sales. With in-house production including screen printing, trophies, embroidery, and more, Blythe's can help you to create the perfect look. For more information, visit them online at teamblythes.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso, where the athletes shop.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome back to Game Day here on the Region Sports Network. We go to the top of the 4th inning. Winchester leading it 1-0. Appreciate you guys tuning in on our YouTube page here, or on our YouTube channel here for the game broadcast. And Mr. Hatt, I know that's sarcasm bleeding through on the comment section, but I appreciate the sentiment anyway. It's great talking to you yesterday and having you on the broadcast. We appreciate it. I got to say here for a moment, I mean, everyone that's been doing such good work. I mean, we're talking coaches have been coming here. I mean, it is taking a whole village here in Crown Point to get this whole tournament going. We've got, player moms doing scoreboards. We got parents doing PA announcing. I mean, when I tell you that the Crown Point baseball community has come together this particular week, it is absolutely essential. We got siblings doing stuff, doing, a little bit of everything. It's been amazing to watch this community come together to bring you a phenomenal tournament. So, us here at the Region Sports Network, we thank all of them for making sure this gets done and, everything goes as smoothly as possible. And, it really has gone pretty smoothly and everything has gone pretty well. Leading things off here in the fourth is Gannon, the pitcher, who foul tips that one at the plate. Weeks like this are not easy with people taking time off of work and giving up vacation time to be able to work. So it's easy for people like me who don't work in the summer. 1-1 the count here on Gannon, but we're happy to bring you this coverage here on the Region Sports Network as well. And the same goes for our crew. There are guys that are here from 8 to 10:30 at night working, making sure that we have video of all these games and have you bring the score bugs and everything that we've got here on our graphics, and occasionally the gas bags like me that come on and just kind of talk about the game a little bit. Here's the 2-1 to Gannon. This one missing outside. So 3-1 on Gannon. He would like to get on base and have his team start scoring a few more runs and add some insurance here on field area at Jerry Ross Park. This one fouled on the plate. This would be picked up in foul territory, though. While it hit the plate, it still was picked up in foul territory. So that'll be a foul ball. So the count is full. Now, if Whitehouse had caught that right over the plate, that would have been a fair ball. But it looked like he picked that up kind of in the batter's box. So foul ball. This one missing just outside, and that'll be a leadoff walk. So here comes Chris Fiore. He's had a phenomenal game defensively today so far. Quite a few putouts already from that shortstop position. Grounded out his last time up, looking to get a little action here with a runner on, nobody out. Step out, get a sign from his coach, or watch the coach give a sign over at first base. It's the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Ball gets away from Whitehouse, but not far enough to get that runner to advance. Pretty solid throw over there from Whitehouse down to second base. There was no threat, though. Didn't get too far away. This will be pitch number 50 for Gerstner. The 1-1. This one on the ground, left side, stopped by Obregon over to second, trying to make the turn at first, cannot do so. But they get that lead runner at second base. It's quite a few plays that they turned. They turned two in the first inning to help get some of those out. So Obregon and Weiser get that lead runner at second base. So Fiore is on with the fielder's choice. This one lifted in the air, caught in center by Govert. So runner will not advance. That was Statiris. As Vitiglio will come up now. Vitiglio had a double his last time up. Looking down at first base, making sure that base runner stays there. In response to Dylan there, we were having some internet issues yesterday because of the change of location and for some of the games. Runner moving down to second base. Here's the throw, not in time. Backed up nicely at second base there. So a straight steal of second base for Fiore. So we were having some internet issues yesterday, which was causing us to not have the video streams. We do apologize for that. I believe we recorded all the games on the B field yesterday, so those will be posted if they haven't been already. We recorded them live, so those recordings will be posted so you can watch those games in their entirety. But if they were moved from the Majors field to the B field, we were having some issues relocating some of our equipment over there as well. This one chopped back to the mound and over to first as Gershner was checking on the third to see if he could get that runner there, but then wisely threw over to first base and got him just in time. So smart play by the pitcher there to get out of the inning. 1-0 Winchester still. You're watching Game Day here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
This box is small, like Pet Supplies Plus. This one is large, like a big box store. In each, Stu, I Stu, has carefully hidden a toy. Question is, which dog will find it first? Ta-da! Moose, no! You were so close.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strack and Van Til To Go. Our to-go service is easy to use and it can save you time and money. Once your order is in, our own Strack and Van Til team preps your order with care. For delivery or pickup, enjoy the convenience of letting our to-go team shop for you. Enjoy your special moments. Sign up online today at shop.strackandvantil.com.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome back to Game Day here on the Region Sports Network. We go to the bottom of the fourth inning. Winchester up 1-0. We go back to the top of the lineup for Crown Point White. Jackson Evoric due to lead things off. This one bunted foul, so it'll be taken for strike one. Evoric had a really nice running play to catch a liner back in the second inning, in the top of that second inning, diving into foul territory, making a great catch out in right. Gannon's 0-1 here. This one lifted in the air, and it's going to be caught by Fiore in shallow center field there, just beyond the dirt. So Vincent comes up here now. Crown Point wants to do some damage. They might want to start hitting it to the right side of the field. That Fiore is just gobbling up everything over there at short. Vincent struck out looking his last time up here. Trying to get something going with one out. They trail 1-0 as Crown Point White. This one comes inside. So working a good at bat here for Vincent, trying to just take what he can here. 2-0 the count on him. This one misses for a ball, so 3-0 the count on Vincent. 5 put-outs already today for Fiore over at short. That one comes in there for a strike, so 3-1 as Gannon going to try to work. Try to get that out here of Vincent. Vincent going to rocket one down the right field line, but going to fall into the bullpen. So works a full count here. Getting the sign from the visitors' dugout there of what pitch they want to call here. Gannon going to step off the mound, wait for that signal to be made. Here's a payoff pitch. Did he check the swing? They appealed down to first. He did not. So he will go down to first on the one-out walk.
With the walk to Vincent, that brings up the three-hole hitter.
So here comes Weezer now.
Carter Weezer.
Infield talking with their pitcher here, saying, hey, man, just make the pitch. We got your back. We're doing pretty well defensively today. Talking about strategy, and I'm sure also talking about, hey, if he hits it here where we're going to throw. You throw it here. You throw it here. Good teammates having each other's backs on that one. As Weezer comes up here now. First pitch, missing outside for a ball. If he can get on, Whitehouse coming up next. Swing and a miss. 1-1 down to first. Back safely, though. It's Vincent. Whitehouse had a big double back in that second inning, which would be huge if he can come up with a base runner on. Might be able to score that tying run. But Weezer first wants to try to get that runner moved over a little bit and try to get himself on base. 1-2 the count. Gannon, though, trying to close the door here. Here's 1-2. Swing and a miss. Picks up his 4th strikeout. They throw down to first again, but back safely. Gannon here with 4 strikeouts on the day. And Whitehouse from that left side going to try to grab himself an RBI knock here if he can. He had a double last time, but he's trying to do something productive here if you're Crown Point White. It's been tough sledding with good pitching and some good defense on that left side for sure. Swing and a miss on the first one, so 0-1 the count. Oh-1 upstairs. That sun officially really finding its way out onto the field right now. Displaying the beautiful features here in Jerry Ross Park. 1-2. Big pitch from Gannon coming here. This one lofted over second base, and none other than Fiore out there to make the catch. He's been doing it all today. So far defensively for Winchester. We go to the 5th. You're watching Game Day here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Located just 1 block north of the square in Crown Point and just 1 minute from Jerry Ross Park, Station 21 American Grill is one of the city's most popular eateries. Station 21 offers a full menu from steaks and seafood to burgers and wings. While in town for the Cal Ripken World Series, stop in and enjoy comfortable dining while watching a game on one of the 28 big screen TVs. Check out the menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, and relax.
Hi, I'm Crowell Company's Lantern Man. I'll cover your motorcycle. I'll be with you on the water. I'll be with you on the snow. I'll cover your insurance needs wherever you go. I'll be at Crowell Agency from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. As Crowell Company's Lantern Man, I'm your insurance superhero.
Crowell Companies, the insurance professionals in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome back to Game Day here on the Region Sports Network. Everybody's looking at me in the press box. What did I do? Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we were talking about the stretch from last night. Absolutely. It was great. It was a great harmonizing. Yeah, it was American Idol called us and said they want you guys to try out. Yeah. Had a good time. Crown Point Red playing last night on this field, and we had a little fourth inning stretch sung here. It was good times. You know, it's appropriate. We're not too far from Chicago here in Crown Point. That's one of the famous things they do at Wrigley Field is have everyone join in on the stretch. A little bit more boisterous than maybe some other parks. All right, Winchester here in the top of the 5th inning. First one coming in here to Capone. A little bit wild in the throw from Gersner there, so 1-0 the count. Don't forget, at the conclusion of this one, we've got the Crowell Company's Lantern Man Superhero of the Game 2 award, along with our proud unit home play of the game, as this one is lined into center, and a diving catch in center from Govert. There's no shortage of defensive gems in this one today. Go over it with his second play out in center. We may have a change coming up here in just a moment. So it looks like So they said 9, which is Weezer, but it's not going to be Weezer.
Blue. Blue. That's 48. 48.
So Ivoric coming in to pitch now. It's number 48. He will pitch. We're going to step aside for just a moment. You're watching Game Day here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
From schools to stadiums, hospitals and bridges, everywhere you look, union carpenters are building Indiana. With jobs and skilled trades in high demand, there's never been a better time to start building your future. As an apprentice, you'll earn a debt-free college degree, earn while you learn, and receive great benefits like healthcare and retirement. So what are you waiting for? Visit carpenters.com to learn more. Visit carpenters.com and start building your future today.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
We welcome you back to Jerry Ross Park in the Hub City, Crown Point, Indiana. Still here in the top of the fifth. Winchester leads it 1-0. Made a little switch here from right to pitcher. So Gerstner in right now, and Ivoric comes in to pitch. And actually, we're going to make a switch again. It's going to be Gerstner in left, and then Hat in right. Yep, that's what it's going to be. My eyes don't deceive me too much. So Ivoric deals the first pitch in here to Sachelski. That one gets away. Ball 1. We'll have time called. Again, top of the fifth inning, regulation, only 6 innings here for the Cal Ripken World Series, so we're in the final 2 innings of this one for regulation. Swing, this one's a fair ball down the right field line, throwing down to first, and in time to make the play. Ivoric hustling off the mound, gets the out. Marking 1-3 on the putout. Folks, I've been watching these games. You know, I was here all day yesterday and here parts of Saturday, and I mean, I am just blown away by the defensive abilities of a lot of these 10-year-olds across the country and around the world here so far. It has been quite something to watch. That's a breaking ball in there for a strike. You can see the air bending on that one. So Shaw digs in here again, 0 for 2 on the day. No 1-2 out. Right, back to Ivoric, a little bit of a loft throw, and gets the out at first, though, to get out of the inning. We go to the bottom of the fifth. Crown Point White trails by 1. You're watching Game Day here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome back to Game Day here on the Region Sports Network. Michael Brenner here with you as Crown Point White comes up to bat here in the bottom of the 5th inning. They trail by 1. We've got time called. I'm not sure what the home plate umpire is doing at the moment. Or we got one more warm-up pitch to make. Okay. It'll be Jay Sexton to lead things off. Grounded out to second his last time up. This one on a line and just over the head of the second baseman and into right field. Making the big turnaround first. He'll hold up and put on the brakes and scoot back into first. Really nice shot there into right center. Leadoff hit for Sexton. For a Crown Point team that trails by 1, they've got the tying run on base now with Obregon coming up. Shows bunt, bounce it right in front of home plate. Saying a fair ball. This is going to be over to first, and they get the out at first. Man, Sachelski had a lot going on there, kind of stumbled a little bit trying to get to that bunt, had the bat to worry about right in front of him, but gets up and makes the play over to first. Really nice abilities there by the catcher, Sachelski. Nice move by Obregon to get that ball right in a position that made it difficult for Sachelski to make the play, but more importantly, he made the out. It was a sacrifice. Move that runner over. So now, with 1 away, Crown Point again has a couple of chances to try to score that run. This brings up Highsmith now. Again, we're in the bottom of the 5th inning after this. Only 1 inning left of regulation. So the first baseman, Highsmith, takes the first one for a strike. Sexton at second, excuse me. This one comes in and gets away from Sachelski a little bit. One missing just inside, so 2 balls and a strike on Highsmith. Looking to do a little bit of damage here. One of the taller players on this Crown Point White team. It's 2-1. Missing just up and out. So 3 balls and a strike. Gannon about to throw his 60th pitch of the game, and that one's outside, so it's a walk. So first and second. 1 out in the inning. Here comes Lincoln Hatt. And coach is going to come out and talk with his pitcher, Gannon, here. He hasn't taken the ball, so not looking like it's going to be a pitching change, but just kind of talking some strategy here with 1 out in the inning, what we're going to do, how we're going to get on the same page with pitcher and catcher, and then making sure the defense can get in line to behind them. So he's at 60 pitches. I know the limit's 75. I believe there's some wiggle room around that 75 mark if he's already started with a batter, I believe. So umpire's going to go out and end this little meeting here on the bump. This is a big moment here for Crown Point and for Winchester as they're trying to keep the score where it's at. It's big for pool play here. They're looking for their first win in pool play, which would be pivotal. Because then if we do have ties at the top, if 1-1, 2-1, or whatever the case may be, they start looking at run differential. Or it might be runs against first. I believe it's runs against first. So Hatt here in a big moment. First pitch, outside part of the plate for a strike. He shakes his head saying, okay, all right, I know where your zone's at now. Here's the 0-1. Comes inside, swings through at 0-2. 2 on, 1 out for Crown Point here. Trying to do some damage. The 0-2. This one comes outside, so 1-2. Gannon's been real sharp on the mound so far today. The good defensive help behind him as well. 1-2. That one comes inside, and it's called strike 3. 5th strikeout of the day for Gannon. And this will bring up Gerstner. He was the starting pitcher today for Crown Point. First pitch coming into him, low for a ball. Still runners on first and second. 2 away now. It's Gannon trying to get out of this jam here in the bottom of the 5th. That one skips in front. Gets away from Stachelski. Runners move up to second and third. So now the moment comes even more pivotal here with both runners in scoring position now, and now you start worrying about those wild pitches as well. Got to be careful about how you throw the pitches and if bouncing in front of the plate and all that stuff. And we got a question here from one of the Crown Point coaches, maybe wanting to use a pinch runner here, maybe. Maybe pinch runner at second base. So they are going to have a pinch runner at second base. It'll be Chance Harrigan out at second base now. So in for Highsmith. Just in case we can get a knock here for Crown Point. Swing and a miss, 2-1. Got to try to push that winning run across the board if we can get one played here. 2-1 the count. Winchester. We want to close this door. 2-1. Comes just inside 3-1. You'd have a base open available. Defense at the ready. Gannon delivers the 3-1. Just inside, and Gannon thought he had it for strike 2. So it's going to be a walk, and now bases loaded with 2 outs here in the inning at 69 pitches is Gannon, and Gannon says, please, one more. Gannon says, one more, let me have it. And the coach is saying, all right, we'll give it to you. This one comes up and out. Honestly, you don't see that too often. You always see the pitcher saying they want one more, but usually coaches don't give it to them. So they must really trust their pitcher here to get this final out. This one on the ground, third base side. He'll run and step on the cushion for the final out. Moran gets out of the jam, and Gannon turns into Houdini there and makes the final out happen. We go to the 6th. Winchester leads it 1-0. You're watching Game Day here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
With electrical services from Economy Electric Heating and Cooling, you can radiate the perfect amount of light and energy into your home. From rewiring and code upgrades to ceiling fans, lighting, security, and more, Economy Electric Heating and Cooling's trained electricians will make sure you can enjoy your home on full power all the time. For a free estimate on electrical work, call Economy Electric Heating and Cooling at 219-923-4441, and you can visit them on the web at 4ajobdoneright.com. That's the number 4ajobdoneright.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso is a leader in athletics apparel and equipment sales. With in-house production including screen printing, trophies, embroidery, and more, Blythe's can help you to create the perfect look. For more information, visit them online at teamblythes.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso, where the athletes shop.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome back to Game Day here on the Region Sports Network. Winchester getting out of that huge jam. They had bases loaded, 2 outs for Crown Point runners, and get out of that jam and don't let Crown Point score. So it's 1-0 Winchester still here as we go to the 6th and final inning here of regulation. Winchester would love to get some runs here. Feel a little bit more confident about their chances here for sure. As Ivoric still on the bump for Crown Point. I think we still have all of our players in the outfield in their spots. Who was that?
Chance Harrigan stayed in and went to left.
We got it. Yeah. We got it. We got it. We're good. Perfect. Thank you.
Eben Whitehouse is at first. And Gershner is now catching.
Thank you.
Yep.
Chance is in left. You got that? Okay.
All right, getting all those defensive changes. We've got Harrigan, who came in as a courtesy runner or pinch runner earlier, so he's going to go out to the left. Hatt still in right. Govert still in center. Sexton at third. Obregon at second, or at short, excuse me. Weiser at second. Whitehouse now at first base with Gerstner behind the plate for Crown Point. Leading off the 6th inning for Winchester, taking ball 1, is Moran, who made that final play in the bottom of the 5th inning to step on that cushion. And I'm going to give some credit here as this one lined into right, and it's going to bloop in for a hit. Makes the turnaround first. You know, for Moran at third base, sometimes, you know, as a third baseman, you're kind of used to just getting it and throwing it all the way to first base, but he wisely kept his composure there and stepped on that third base cushion, knowing that the bases were loaded. So making sure as we got a courtesy runner coming in at first. I don't know if Mike, if you can see what that number is at first base. It's gonna be number 3 for Winchester. So Brody Monk now on. Monk on as a courtesy runner at first base now. I think post-game I want to ask Ivoric what he was eating. His lips are completely blue. Oh, it's a mouth guard. Okay, so he wasn't, well, he might be chewing on the mouth guard a little bit there, but a mouth guard. Okay, I just saw, as Mike pointed out, there was some blue around his lips there. If it's raspberry, I want some of it, but I'm good if it's a mouth guard. I don't need that. Oh, and 1 the count here to Toner. And a single back in the first inning. The 0-1 comes in there for a strike. Runner goes to second. We got a collision down at second base. Ball scoots away, but it is a stolen base for Monk over at second base now. So now a runner in scoring position, nobody out. 0-2 to Toner here. Ivoric has the sign that he wants. Kicks and fires. This one line. This one's up the middle. Going to be picked up by the center fielder, Govert, who's going to throw to the plate. A little long. What a throw by Govert in center field to keep that run from coming home. The only issue with that is now the runner gets to go to second base from first. I feel like that's the right play to try to make sure that run doesn't score. You're kind of stuck in no man's land in that particular moment. We got time as we're going to have another courtesy runner. That's going to be number 8. That's going to be Charlie Statiris. So Toner with the single and moved to second on the throw. And Moran down to third. Monk down to third. And Crown Point going to have a little meeting on the mound here just to go over strategy here. Runners on second and third with nobody out. Govert, though, having himself a pretty good game out in center field, though. Had that diving catch, had another fly out there before, and then just threw a cannon down to the plate and try to keep that run from scoring. So here comes Gannon now for Winchester. Infield in. Going to try to cut down that runner at the plate. This one does not scoot away too far from Gerstner behind the plate. Actually caught a little bit of a break because it kind of hit that right foot of the umpire a little bit. The 1-0. This one line. This will be caught at short. Obregon at short making the catch. Runners get back to their bases. Huge first out for Crown Point. Winchester, though, with still two opportunities to try to drive in another run. They lead it 1-0. Would love nothing more than to have some insurance runs, though. And this brings up Chris Fiore now, who's had a great game at shortstop. Would love to get a base knock here to drive in another run. And they're going to intentionally walk him, so he's going to go to first base. So bases are loaded with one out, and this is just to make sure that the players know that they can have a force out anywhere. Not a bad strategy. It's Cooper Satoris now to the plate. This one is going to get through into right field. Base hit. One run is in. They're going to throw home. And we got runners caught in between second and third and first and second. The catcher's got to watch third. Everyone going to get back to their bases. Gerstner did really the wise thing and just kind of let everyone get back to their bases. But that's a base hit and an RBI knock for Cooper Satiris. So it's 2-0 Winchester now, brings in their second run of the game. Everyone advances to the next base on that hit. This one lined and just over the head of the second baseman, another RBI knock. One run is in. Here comes a second to the plate. He's going to score. Another run's coming through. And we've got guys down here in the middle of the infield. We got time called, but 3 runs have come across on this hit from Vitiglio. I didn't see if did he get clipped with a ball anywhere? Oh, the runner ran into him. Well, we'll get this all sorted out. We'll step aside for just a moment. You're watching Game Day here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
This box is small, like Pet Supplies Plus. This one is large, like a big box store. In each, Stu has carefully hidden a toy. Question is, which dog will find it first? Ta-da! Moose, no! You were so close.
When life keeps you busy and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strachan Van Til To Go. Our to-go service is easy to use. Register using your rewards account information. Fill your virtual cart and choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save time and money with our online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple. Shopping made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome back to Game Day here on the Region Sports Network. 4 runs have scored here in the top of the 6th inning for Winchester. We had a little bit of a collision out at second base between the runner Vitiglio and Weezer. Both guys doing okay. Weezer back in his position, and we're ready to go as Capone digs in here. But a 3 RBI double for Vitiglio. This one fouled away at the plate. So 3 runs plated. Cooper Satiris scored 1. And this has turned into a big inning for Winchester as they lead at 5-0 here in the top of the 6th. The 0-1 to Capone, just outside. One. This one lined up the middle. This will be picked up by Obregon, who throws to first. It's going to be wide. So reaching on the air is Capone, and then Vitiglio down to third base. Sachelski will dig in here now. Looks like we're gonna have another pinch runner here. And Mike, if you can see that number for me. Looks like it's going to be number 10 as the pinch runner. That's going to be Asher Rosenberg out there at first now.
Number 10, Asher Rosenberg, now pinch running for number 27, Ayla Capone.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Runners on the corners for Winchester, who have put up a 4 spot here in the 6th inning. 5-0. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Trying to lean into that one. It's called a strike. Runner moves down to second base on the stolen base. Sachelski doing a good job trying to lean into that one. The umpire can use the discretion. Probably not going to allow him to take first base on that one, I would guess. So stolen base for Rosenberg. This one lifted in the air, left field, given chase is Harrington. Another run is going to come across on the sacrifice fly.
Next up, number 5, Bryce.
So Vitiglio comes around to score. He's got the big hit of the day. The 3 RBI double to give Winchester a bigger lead. It's now 6-0. Still a runner on second. Runner is Rosenberg at second. Now we've got a chat here with coaches and the umpire again. Again, we got our award winners to hand out at the conclusion of this one. We got our Crowd Companies Lantern Man Superhero of the game. The Crowd Companies are proud to recognize the superheroes on the baseball diamond. We got our Proud Union Home Play of the Game presented by IKORCC, the Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio Regional Council of Carpenters, and we got our Boilermakers Local 374 Blue Collar Player of the Game, brought to you by Boilermakers Local 374. Learn about apprenticeship programs and more at local374.org, as we'll have a pitching change here.
18 pitches, final pitch count for Jackson Agora.
Tyler Dvorak comes in now to pitch, so we'll step aside for just a moment. You're watching Game Day here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Located just 1 block north of the square in Crown Point and just 1 minute from Jerry Ross Park, Station 21 American Grill is one of the city's most popular eateries. Station 21 offers a full menu from steaks and seafood to burgers and wings. While in town for the Cal Ripken World Series, stop in and enjoy comfortable dining while watching a game on one of the 28 big screen TVs. Check out the menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, and relax.
Hi, I'm Crowell Company's Lantern Man. I'll cover your motorcycle. I'll be with you on the water. I'll be with you on the snow. I'll cover your insurance needs wherever you go. I'll be at Crowell Agency from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. As Crowell Company's Lantern Man, I'm your insurance superhero.
Crowell Companies, the insurance professionals in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome back to Game Day here on the Region Sports Network. We're in the top of the 6th inning here at Jerry Ross Park in the Hub City, Crown Point, Indiana. Winchester has broken it open here in the top of the 6th inning. They put up a 5-spot so far. They're not done, though. They've got 2 outs in the inning and a runner on second base, still trying to drive in a few more. There was a 0-1 count here to Shaw. As they did make a pitching change, that one hit the glove, so this will get away. And down to third base goes the pinch runner for Capone. Who was Rosenberg? That was Rosenberg down at third now. This one lifted off to the right. Dvorak in to pitch for Crown Point, and then another defensive change as Bryce Vincent goes into right field for Hatt. Got time called at the plate. They're double checking on the count to make sure the count is right between all the umpires. Okay. We got a 1-1 count here, so make a quick change on the board real quick. 1-1 the count. That one comes upstairs. 2 balls and a strike now on Shaw. It's a 2-1 pitch from Dvorak. Swing and miss. 2-2. Crown Point will still have the bottom of the 6th inning to try to come back here in this game. But Winchester, the way they've been playing so far, it's been tough sledding to get anything against them. They've been playing very, very well, sound defensively as well. They lead at 6-0, looking for their first win in pool play here. And when you start looking at runs against and everything like that, now you start looking at, okay, now Crown Point's given up 6 runs. Winchester hasn't given up any. Oh, they're trying to catch him napping between at first base. Here comes the throw to the plate, and he's going to score. Trying to take a run at sleeping at second base. Shaw was trying to catch him off guard, and it allowed a run to score, and he gets to have second base. So it's 7-0 now. Winchester. So a 6th spot here in the 6th inning. Runner still on second base. And this brings up Moran.
Gotcha. Thank you. With 2 outs in the inning, that brings up number 88, Vincent Moran.
So Moran at bat here with 2 outs in the inning, 1 at second base. Swing and a miss for Moran. Set himself a pretty good game over at third base as well, becoming a candidate for one of our award winners. We told you about that Crowell Company, Lantern Man Superhero of the Game. We told you about the Proud Union Home Play of the Game, but we've also got that Boilermakers Local 374 Blue Collar Player of the Game. Learn about apprenticeship programs and more at local374.org. This one lifted off to the right, so still 1-2. Dvorak's 1-2. Comes in there for called strike 3, and the inning comes to an end. So we go to the bottom of the 6th. Winchester with a 7-0 lead. You're watching Game Day here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
From schools to stadiums, hospitals and bridges, everywhere you look, union carpenters are building Indiana. With jobs and skilled trades in high demand, there's never been a better time to start building your future. As an apprentice, you'll earn a debt-free college degree, earn while you learn, and receive great benefits like healthcare and retirement. So what are you waiting for? Visit carpenters.com to learn more. Visit carpenters.com and start building your future today.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome back to Game Day here on the Region Sports Network. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning, the final inning of this one, and we're going to have a new pitcher on the mound for Winchester here in the 6th. It's Morgan Sweeney on the bump now. Trying to hear all the changes that are being made. What was the last one? But there was no other defensive changes? Okay, perfect. Here in the bottom of the 6th, sorry, we're just trying to make sure getting all these changes correct here. It's just Sweeney pitching now. Is the only change for Winchester here, but that starts with a hit by pitch as Ivoric, who's back in the lineup, gets hit by the pitch. So this will bring up Vincent. Well, we may have a pinch hitter here. This will be Carson King to pinch hit for Crown Point. Appreciate the home plate umpire coming back and making sure we've got everything covered here up in the press box, and good communication here with all the people here of Crown Point. Sweeney delivers the first pitch in there for a strike on King. And I could hear on the field somebody screaming no pickoff, so no wild throws here for Winchester. Don't want to take any risks on that. I could hear one of the coaches say. This one coming upstairs. 2 balls and a strike. Crown Point needs base runners. They've got Ivoric on at first. Swing and a miss, 2-2. To the pinch hitter, King. Sweeney's 2-2 delivery. This one rocketed out into center, making the catch in center. As Shaw leaves his feet.
Nice diving play by number 5, Bryce Shaw, out in center field. With 1 out in the inning, that brings up number 9, Carter.
I'll tell you what, there has been nothing short of amazing defense here in this one today. As Weiser digs in here now, number 9 for Crown Point. Runner goes down on the wild pitch. But Bryce Shaw with a great play in center field here. This one comes outside to Weiser. 2-0 the count. With Ivoric trying to make things uncomfortable for Sweeney at second base. 2-1 comes inside. 3-0 the count. You can tell there's a little bit of frustration on Sweeney. Here's 3-0. So I'm missing outside for a ball. So it's a 1-out walk here. It's 1 away in the inning, 2 on. This will bring up Whitehouse now. We had a double back in the second inning And the coach having a word with his pitcher, making sure that he keeps his mind right. You can tell there was a little bit of frustration after that third ball there. I'm sure the coach kind of telling him here, hey, we got 7-0 lead. One walk isn't going to hurt at this point. Just come back, get your head right, make the pitches. As Evan Whitehouse comes up from that left side of the plate. Going to try to do some damage here for Crown Point to get some runs across the board. First pitch, ground ball, right side. Satiris flips to and safe at first. So Satiris flips to Fiore for that first out. The second out in the middle of the infield. So Weezer gone at second.
Now up to bat number 34, Jace Sexton.
Evorik moves down to third. Whitehouse on with the fielder's choice, and Crown Point down to their final out as Jay Sexton will come up. Trying to scratch a run across the board for Crown Point, keep the lineup moving. Takes the first pitch high for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 skips in the dirt. Two-0 coming in here. That's going to be a strike on Sexton. So 2-1 the count here. Winchester, you can tell, starting to feel a little bit. 2-1. This one on the ground. This one going to get through for a base hit. The first Crown Point run comes across the board on the RBI knock from Jace Sexton.
Now up to bat number 7, Oscar Obregon.
Whitehouse makes his way down to second as Obregon comes up here. So for one, hit a sacrifice back in the 5th inning, takes the first pitch for strike one. Runners on first and second, 2 away. Crown Point trying to muster up as many runs as they can. The 0-1 skips in. Runners get a little lead off their bases, because one of the things to keep in mind, even if records are even with pool play of the top 2, then you start looking at the runs against. So Crown Point would like to see a few more runs come across the board just to try to help their case in case it comes down to something like that. Obviously, your mind is going towards trying to win the ball game, but then your next thing is trying to just get some runs across the board. Winchester trying to keep as many runs off the board as possible. That's a breaking ball for called strike 3, and that's the ball game. Winchester gets the win 7-1 against Crown Point White.
19 pitches from Morgan Sweeney, and that's the end of the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Winchester 7, Crown Point Bulldogs White 1.
So Crown Point able to get a run across the board here in that bottom of the 6th, but it was the top of the 6th by Winchester where all the damage happened and allowed this win to happen. They get their first win in pool play. So now both teams stand even at 1 apiece. And we'll finish up pool play by the end of the day tomorrow, so we'll know exactly what's going to happen for some of these knockout rounds in the World Series bracket by late evening on Tuesday as we come into Wednesday. We're going to go ahead and name our award winners. You'll have to bear with me as I'll look up and down the lineup cards a little bit just to kind of see where we're going to stand here. So we're going to name the Crow Company's Lantern Man Superhero of the game. They are proud to recognize the superheroes on the baseball diamond for Winchester. You can go a lot of different directions here. That 6th inning was big. But I'm going to go with the starting pitcher today for Winchester. That's Kalen Gannon. Was able to work a walk, get on base a couple of times, but he really did a lot of the mound today to keep Crown Point off of the mound for 5 innings. Did a great job for Winchester today, keeping So the starting pitcher Gannon keeping Crown Point off the scoreboard, which was a huge deal for them over the course of the game. So Gannon, your Crowell Company's Lantern Man superhero of the game. Let's go with the proud Union Home play of the game presented by IKORCC, the Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio Regional Council of Carpenters. And man, there are a lot of opportunities here to give this award out. But let's go with... Yeah, a lot of options, but we're going to go with the top of the third inning. There was a line out to the pitcher, Gerstner. He was able to catch it on the line and then double off the runner at third base for Winchester. They were starting to threaten again in that third inning. They'd already scored one in the third and trying to add more onto it, but that really kind of closed the door in that third inning against Winchester, which left it a 1-0 ball game for quite a while. So we'll make that our proud Union Home play of the game, and then your Boilermakers Local 374 blue collar player of the game. Earn while you learn with Boilermakers Local 374. I am going to go with the center fielder today who had a great game defensively, and that was Fletcher Govert. Had a couple of really nice plays out in center field today to try to prevent some of those runs from Winchester coming across the board, and had those gotten by him, we would have seen a lot more than a 7-1 win today. So Fletcher Govert is going to be your Boilermakers Local 374 blue collar player of the game. We've got plenty more coverage coming your way here the rest of the day here on Field A and over on the major field, as well as pool play continues here in day number 3. Our executive producer, Chris Ramirez. Video coordinator is Claude Martinez. I am Michael Brenner. Mike DeWan and Zach Miller doing a great job on camera and on production, respectively. Guys, I can't tell you how much I appreciate all the work you guys put in, and to everyone here at Crown Point doing a great job as well. I'm telling you, it's been taking a village for these Crown Point parents and coaches and community members to make this all happen. So big thanks to all of you. And then, of course, the coaches, Chris Gannon and Jeff Hatt, the coaches for both teams, respectively, for Winchester and Crown Point. Big thanks to them. And, of course, you, the viewers, on Facebook, YouTube, and regionsports.com. Without you guys, we wouldn't be able to do what we do. So thank you very much. We will see you soon here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.